All right, good morning, good afternoon, class. I don't know where you're at, but we're gonna watch this video before we start lab on Monday. I'm just gonna let you know that this is gonna be a crash course to the intro to Python, and we're gonna do it kind of in a non-traditional way. So instead of doing the classic hello world and learning about data types and all of that stuff, I'm gonna try and teach you Python in the context of comparing it to something like Excel. So one of the big objectives of this course that I hope that you walk away with is using Python as a tool for your research or to solve problems in general. Now, traditionally in geoscience, in my background, what we're going to use Python for is to read in some data, do some calculations, plot up those calculations, and then export some data. So again, a lot of this can be done in Excel, but in Python, one, you have a lot more capabilities, and number two, it should shortcut a lot of things. So just to get started, the first thing that we have to have everybody do before we get to lab on Monday is to have Spider and Python installed on your computers. So again, instead of using a lab computer in lab, I want you to put these on your personal machines, because again, we want you to have this tool beyond this course. So this is actually fairly straightforward to do. If you go ahead and open an internet browser and go to Anaconda, like the snake, and type Python, you'll come up to the main page and this individual edition Anaconda. And again, I'm on a Mac right here. You can see my thing, so it defaults to Mac. But if you have a Windows machine, you can download the executable for Windows. You go ahead and download and install, do the basic install, and it will install Python, and you will have a functioning terminal. So again, I'm not going to reinstall it on my machine because I don't want to break anything. I have mine set up for my research, doing some back-end things, but again, you can go ahead and hit download. Again, it's 440 megs, so depending on your internet browser, it can take anywhere from a minute or two to 5 to 10 minutes. You can go ahead and save the file, and then you'll go ahead and run that installer, and then what you'll have is you'll have a new program called Anaconda on your machine. And what you're going to see, again, I've had other students do this, it should be pretty straightforward. You're going to go ahead and launch that in there, and you'll get a launcher, and you'll see something called Spider, and that is spelled right here, S-P-Y-D-E-R, and I'll just make this text a little bit bigger so you can see it on the screen. You should see that in one of your downloaded Anaconda modules. So again, if you guys have any problems, feel free to email me, but this usually is pretty straightforward and something to do.